Awesome, thank you for joining me. We're going to start by kicking off a a classification run. It's breast cancer, and a regression run for machine. We're going to let those run in the background while we actually get down to work. Let's do the boring setup. We're going to start with classification. We're looking here at the play tennis dataset that's in Quinlan, so that we can look at the entropy gain and its improvement, and then the gain ratio, which obviously starts with the same entropy calculation, but then has an improvement that differs. We can match that up against what's in the Quinlan paper, and we can see those numbers look familiar. Now we're going to do breast cancer. We're going to fit the ID3 classification model, and then we're going to take a look at the confusion matrix for one of the folds. So we can see its prediction accuracy, and the confusion matrix looks good. We're showing without pruning first. That has a depth of 10 and leaves 21, so that when we do our pruning, we will hopefully see something a little bit different. And remember, we're using reduced error pruning here, so we're cutting away from the bottom, the branches we don't need. So depth of 10 leaves 20, not super pruned, but it will work, and it'll work well enough for us to demonstrate that something got pruned here. So here we've set the verbose flag to true, so we're going to just watch what it does. Now at the 1:30 mark, so we might have to speed up. So we only pruned a little bit here. We just pruned this one branch. And again, we're looking at this direct accuracy. It has to be at least as much as what the subtree was going to give us. In this case, it was better. We're showing how it navigates. This is the ID3 non-pruned. We chose a single example from the validation set. Now we're going to watch it predict. It went through a pretty boring path in the tree, but that does work. We're going to show the average performance in a second. I know that it's still running. It takes more than 2 minutes to run here. So we're going to go with regression. Regression here, we're going to start with the mean squared error. This is the forest fire data set. We're just doing the direct calculations to validate. Now we're doing sample outputs for one test on one fold on the regression tree. So we're using machine, which runs a little faster. We're going to look at the predictions. There they are. We're going to look at the error, which has got a somewhat strange distribution, but you know, we do what we can. So this is the model we just built, the cart model with a depth of 11 and 230 leaves. This will certainly be pruned down, and it has a depth of 8 and leaves of 134. That's definitely pruned. So where did it early stop? It's early stopped anywhere where the tolerance, where the MSE, mean squared error, was less than the tolerance. Here we set it directly at 500, although it was tuned in the actual app. So enough of that. We're going to do a single prediction, and this is the branching logic that it fell through to get to this 32. We can verify that. So show the average performance over 5 folds on the regression set. Right now at the 3-minute mark. So we need to show both of those things that we kicked off at the beginning of the video. So let's see if we can bring them back. Let's go back to breast cancer. Breast cancer is now, just now getting to, and that's technically fold index number 2 out of 5. It's going to take a little longer. Well, now we just got another one. That's good. And here we are in machine. That's our regression task. So we're spitting out the model on each validation fold. So this is actually still, we've still got a little bit of time here on both of these. So we're at the 4-minute mark. We might just be able to make it without pausing. So we're going to just talk our way through for another couple of seconds and see if breast cancer finishes up. At the 4:15 mark. We only have one more, so I think it's going to finish before I try to fast forward. And there we go. So we output the average mean score mean accuracy for across 5 folds for the ID3 and the pruned version. And we went through each one of those, in those separately. And we just finished on here too. We're at the 4:45 mark. This is machine, so it's a regression task. The mean squared error is reported here, slightly higher on the pruned version, which is drag, but that's where it goes. It's all 5 models, and we're at 5 minutes. So thank you.